Yo, welcome back to another episode of The Sauce. Recording this on a Friday evening after a beautiful Thursday night. We had Bengals minus 3.5. We had the under. We also hit our college football bet, Utah State plus 24. Perfect, clean 3-0 sweep in the football department. So round of applause for a great Thursday. But let's put that to the side for now because we got a loaded college football Saturday here. And another Big Ten game coming at you. I'm talking about Purdue, Minnesota. Let's go.
Welcome to The Sauce. The Sauce. Sauce. Hey, get the sauce.
All right, Boilermakers on the road in Minnesota here. Line opens Minnesota laying 12.5 points at home, and the public is all over the Gophers. 92% of the money on Minnesota as of Tuesday morning. Yo, check this out. So later in the week, we get a random big surge from Purdue money. It's now up to 36% of the money is on Purdue now, and the books do drop it. It's only a half point. It drops from 12.5 down to 12. So that's what we're looking at now, Minnesota minus 12. So let's cap this game. If you subscribe to this channel, you already know the first step. We're running the numbers through the spreadsheet. According to the model, the line for this game should be Minnesota minus 36 and change. So a very significantly huge lean on the Gophers here. All right, let's break the matchup down real quick, and we'll start with a brief history. Minnesota has dominated this matchup in recent years. In fact, the Gophers have won 4 in a row against Purdue. They've also won 8 of their last 9 against Purdue. In fact, the last time Purdue beat the Gophers in Minnesota was all the way back in 2007. We'll start with Purdue, and it's really unfortunate because I like this Purdue team heading into the season. But it might already be panic mode heading into this game. They haven't even played a Big Ten game yet, and already its tensions are high in Purdue. Purdue barely squeaks out a win against FAU last week. Bit of a flat spot and a look-ahead spot. Also, Aiden O'Connell didn't play, their star quarterback. He's a game-time decision for this game against Minnesota, which is annoying. I almost didn't want to do a video on this game because it's almost impossible to handicap this game without knowing if O'Connell's going to play. He's a top 5 passer in the FBS. If he doesn't play, it changes the play calling, both on Purdue's offense and Minnesota's defense. It changes the tempo of the game. It's a completely different football game if O'Connell's in there. If Purdue doesn't come into this game at Minnesota with an elite passing attack, they really are in for a long day because the passing attack is really all Purdue has. It's by far their strongest asset. Have you seen this team's rushing numbers? Purdue is 103rd in the country in rushing and 11th in the Big Ten. Yeah, this team cannot run the football at all. Aiden O'Connell in the passing attack is the offense. So how about the Minnesota defense? Are they going to be a problem for Purdue? Absolutely. They're first in the country, allowing just 185 yards of offense per game. Granted, let's be fair, they have played a bit of an easy schedule, but they did go on the road at Michigan State and beat the hell out of them. Also, Minnesota is ranked 8th in DFEI, so even if you take the strength of schedule and incorporate it, the numbers are saying that Minnesota still has a top 10 defense. This team is pretty fundamentally sound around the board. They could run it, they could throw it, they could play defense against the run, they could defend the pass as well. And what about the Minnesota offense against Purdue's defense? Do the Boilermakers have anything defensively that can give Minnesota problems? I mean, FAU just rushed for 190 yards on Purdue last week. That was Florida Atlantic. What the hell is Minnesota and Mohamed Ibrahim gonna do to this defense? In case you don't know who Mohamed Ibrahim is, that's a name you need to learn. This dude is a bowling ball. He's got 8 rushing touchdowns already. He's averaging 6.4 yards a carry. Minnesota as a team is 2nd in the country, averaging 294 rushing yards a game. How the hell is Purdue gonna stop this unit? By the way, Tanner Morgan plays quarterback for Minnesota. He can sling it too. So this isn't like a one-dimensional offense. They can do it all. I don't think there's anything that could stop Minnesota from hanging a 40-piece in this game, which is why I'm definitely on the Gophers here. Yeah, I know I'm siding with the heavy public, but I truly believe this is the right side. Now, I'm going to wait it out because if they announce Aiden O'Connell's going to play, we should be able to get Minnesota at a much better number. So if you're interested in that, just follow me on Twitter and I'll keep you posted on what's going on. Also, if you want the final ticket with bet of the day, underdogs of the day, parlays of the day, and the top 7 bets that I do, make sure you go over to KyleKirms.com or download the Sauce Network app. College football Saturday, week 5. Let's get it in. Let's bet responsibly, pick our spots, reel in some units. I'll talk to you on Twitter.